Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back. Next match, Cross-Banlist Cup. Last match actually, well, there are a couple of matches left still, but big finals, grand finals, bottom part, rematch as I've mentioned before. We have Snake Eyes, OG Snake Eyes, purish Snake Eyes versus Ishizu tier, one of the few variants of Ishizu tier, I guess. So, intriguing. Which deck has the advantage? Relatively close. Going first, going second. Both decks have the capability to play during your opponent's turn. Both decks have a sick main deck plus 6 side deck. Looking at summon limit in case of Snake Eyes, the Pistials are there, so they could come in clutch against this particular matchup, or in this particular matchup, and Cyclone, not to forget. But on the other hand, Ishizu tier having access to Gamma, especially going second, stuff like Droplet could be important, same for Super Poly. So, again, no clue. If I would, do a prediction, I would probably lean towards tier a little bit because of the name, because of Tearlaments, Ishizu tier, sick archetype, but on the other hand, Snake Eyes with all of those hand traps, the side deck, could be, I don't know, 50-50. So Snake Eyes going first, Ishizu tier going first, and this is an OK opening hand, so immediately get Ash, not the best hand trap against Ishizu, or against Tearlament in general. So mill a couple of cards, we do connect, we don't have to fear Pistials, we do have to fear the Nip, I guess, but we can play around that. But I get Imperm, and I was like, okay, we have Heaviness, we have Kit on field, we have the field spell to potentially pop, so we go for Baguska for, protection and stall it out for next turn, right? Next turn they can potentially go for game. And if they have Imperm here in this case, I mean, we still have a couple of plays ready. So, okay, Imperm is fine. They can try to go over the full Snake Eyes combo with Ash. We do connect with Heaviness, so that's perfect, so we could potentially pop something. So go for Rule Carols and then pop Snake Eyes Ash. Mourner on Rule Carols, that's big. So Link Toribo hits, which... I mean, the thing is, you could go for Little Knight, but again, the Shuffler coming in clutch, yeah, it's either Little Knight or Typhon bouncing back the Rule Carols and then attacking over the Baguska. But I still have plays left, right, and yeah, we can reveal and then mill 5 and then eventually go for game because we have the field spell, mill, pop, yeah, okay. Alright, so quick game number 1. Game number 2, they pass. They pass. What is it? How many starters? Triple Ash, double Poplar, 3 Witch, 3 Wanted. But what is it? 5 hand traps? Okay, 1 Bestial, but the worst Bestial. So we can capitalize on that, right? With the field spell. I was about to say, the thing is, do I have access to Elf? Maybe I should have grinded or tried to summon Sprite Elf first. I mean, obviously, if they pass with like an empty field, obviously they have like 5 hand traps, right? Or maybe the Flame Birch in hand with head traps. Anyway, so we're able to go for Elf now. To try to hit, connect with 3, we don't. Send back to potentially draw. We draw the Celiac, okay, that's okay-ish. So with, whatchamacallit, Sprite Sprint, send, Merly for the fusion summon, and yeah, here is Elf so crucial in this matchup, because of those failures, because of Imperms. And this is more than, okay, I overlooked the life points. Game number 3. Herald guys, yups. They do have summon limit though, double Droplet, and this Kel deck is a sick top deck, so let's go. So try to mill 5, and let's see what we can do. We go for the, I think, double effect activation, just in case of a Bestial, but they have summon limit, so I was like, okay, that's fine, let's accept the challenge. We go for damage, try to set Celiac and, Droplets as well. We know this is both side deck, potentially, those sets, Imperm probably would have been activated, so there is might be a Cyclone. We Droplet those, so not giving them the opportunity to go for Snake Eyes combo, potentially sending their own summon limit, so we don't want that. And of course the Shufflers, guys. Shufflers coming in clutch again, getting rid of the Poplar, so again, preserving or not let them grind their resources, basically. Might know it was a nice top deck. Basically puts another Beatstick and a potential search for Druid's Worm. So this was a quick match number 1, and as I've mentioned before, Snake Eyes can still lose 1 match. If that's the case, if Tearlament wins this match, I guess, we'll start over. So now, all the cards are on the table. But again, Snake Eyes has the capability of going first now, and this is a much better hand. This is pre-Psychic still, you can gain number 1, so no droplets, no polys or whatever. But again, no cyclones for them. So let's see. The thing here, I could definitely Magnamut the Linkoribo, but they'll just chain Linkoribo and then, you know, tribute it away to put it in the graveyard and then go for Boral Savage still. So I was like, okay, let's go for Magnamut, Banishing Failure, I guess, to trigger Magnamut and search Druid's Worm. So that gives me more plays, I guess, during their turn. My thought process, because again, they'll just chain Linkoribo, etc. So they go for Little Knight. But the problem is that that field is just disgusting. Their field is important, especially with stuff like Droplet. To dodge Droplet, I mean, this is still game number 1, but I mean, the field with Masquerina, with Flame Birch, with Little Knight, it's just so sick. And the problem now is I sacrifice my Battle Phase by attacking over Little Knight, and that's just saying that, okay, just go for a big Apo. I mean, the thing is that they can still go for Apo with Linkoribo, right? So Linkoribo protecting Apo. So I will lose either way. So big Apo, but what else? There is a Mourner still? What is the set? Is the set an Imperm? It might be. So let's see. Yeah, the Apo now is just so sick. The Herald is not live, sadly, so we can go for the Charmer. Druid's Worm potentially hitting the Apo. We can send it to the graveyard. Oh, they still have Promethean. Yeah. Ah, that hurts, right? Yep, set a Celiac, and this is not going to be enough. They can just summon another monster. Okay, we can go for Heaviness, but nope. Ash says no, and that, you know, throw away all my win possibilities here. I mean, throw away. The Heaviness was my only play here in this case. Okay, so 1-0 behind. The first win for Snake Eyes. But the crucial win. Post-Psychic, and we get Bestials. Luckily, it's not Druid's Worm or Magnamut. I mean, luckily it's not Magnamut. Druid's Worm is fine. I mean, okay, yeah, Druid's Worm could be a problem as well, because now we can just use the field spell to get rid of the Bestial. Okay, we have a couple of plays, so let's see, what are we pumping out, or what are we milling? In case of Snake Eyes, it's not really, I mean, it's an okay hand, but battling it out against Rule Carols and Interruptions, that's really tough. I mean, they do have the Cyclone, right, to hit the Celiacs, and this is an okay average Tearlaments turn number 1. So let's see, at least we try to negate the Witch, which gets met by Cyclone, which was expected. So drop Heaviness, we try to connect, and look at this. We hit Heaviness, we hit the spell, get something back, get Celiac back, that's big. We can indeed connect and go for Kalando to bounce back the Snake Eyes. What is it, pop the Witch? That's fantastic, and we still have Rule Carols to potentially, you know, hit a normal summon, but they reveal 1-for-1. So in this case, the 1-for-1 didn't really do that much. I mean, the Flame Birch draw wasn't the best as well, so yeps, we can clutch this one. So 1-0. Okay, number 2, Post-Psychic, and this hand is kind of sick, but the problem is this hand will struggle against an Apo, Apo with protection, like Baron and or Savage, and their hand is disgusting as well. So yeah, it's not looking too good for Tearlaments. Okay, basically full Snake Eyes combo. They also have the field spell, of course. So again, the field spell gives them more interruptions or more survivability against Droplet, against Super Poly. So let's see. They still have, okay, they also have Promethean Princess, setting it up in the graveyard. Formula Synchron is there for a potential. Is Savage going to hit the field? Oh yeah, they can use Jet Synchron still, no Millers. I think we have, it's a losing battle either way, so I opt to get rid of the Formula Synchron to prevent them from going for Baron. And they normal summon the, the Mourner for a fat Apo during my turn. But we do draw Droplet. We draw Droplet, guys. Oh, this Droplet is so disgusting. Look. The Droplet is freaking disgusting. It prevents the Apo. It prevents the Savage. And we can still play. It prevents the Failure as well. They should have kept Mourner, right? Mourner can be activated, no? Yeah. Because, you know, Failure is only main phase. But look. So we're able to go for Kaleido. Get rid of one of the back rows. I missed it. One of the back rows? I think so. Luckily no Bestials, I mean they have an empty hand still, so this was my mistake. I should have put Elf up first and then Kit. That was my mistake. Anyway, so go for Karura, you know, force out Linkuriboh, get rid of the Flame Birch, at least not triggering Flame Birch, right? Not let them get back into the duel. And look at this, oh, this is so sick. Go for the Charmer, Reborn Brazil, and go for Beatrice. Oh, yes, delicious. And now go for Elf. Elf is super needed. Reborn, whatever, and then during their turn, draw phase, not giving Flame Birch an opportunity to trigger. Or, you know, target something, right? So bounce, pop, so sick. Typhon is fine. We can Reborn early to, you know, hit, connect, draw. No field spell this time to pop something with like the shufflers, sending back a Tearlament name. So send back, what is it, Field, Celiac, Instant Fusion. We draw Terraforming, so that's fine though. Terraforming for the Tearlament field spell, and this grind game, this is sick. Tearlament field spell can pop a card once per turn. Searcher, it's one of the best field spells ever in this game. So we go for Cricket Kalos, protected by Sprite Elf. Elf, such a clutch card. No Veiler, no Flame Merge, yeah, as well. Flame Merge does target, no? I think so. Yeah, Typhon doesn't target. So Kaleido hitting the back row. Yeah, they revealed it's indeed the Imperm, which doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all, because this is more than enough to attack for a game. So 2-1, okay, perfect. Alright, this is definitely a solid hand. Okay, I mean, what is it? Snake Eyes Ash is full combo, and we reveal Heaviness, and that forces out an Ash. That's fine, I mean, that's one less Ash they can use during my turn. So let's see, we do have Droplet again, so, you know, my chances are still there, but, I mean, imagine if you draw Miller, like Kelbeck or Agito, ooh, delicious. But, okay, let's wait it out a little bit. So, again, perfect hand, I guess. They can end on a big fat apple during my turn, multiple monster reborns, if it wasn't for droplets. Yes, yes. So, again, 4-mana synchro, and set 3, ooh, with summon limit. So, again, very similar, and you draw Agito. I'm sorry. Jesus, look at this, look at this. No Bestial, okay, because, again, they kept one card in hand. Imperm on Kit, that's fine. We should be using the field spell now, so they're not able to go for quick synchro, they're not able to go for flame merge into Masquerina, so this is huge. This is really, really, really huge. This droplet, guys, sick. And we have the field spell. They reveal summon limit, so I can't go for the Kaleido or whatever fusion summon, but we were able to send back a Tearlament name to pop with the field spell and get rid of the summon limit, so I can still use my normal summon. Go for Kaleido and Elf. So crucial, so clutch. Because again, yeah, Imperm was there, so you can force it out, right? Remorn basically any beat stick. It doesn't really matter too much because I think we have an Herald in the graveyard to reborn. We have to wait until the main phase. They cannot target Kaleido, so we can just indeed reborn Herald. And drop Heaviness as well. What is it? Mill 8 cards. Plus shuffle back something. Potentially, you know, hitting Agito or something. Oh yeah, send back Agito to mill Agito with Herald. So sick. Mill 5. And wow, look at this. Chain number 4, chain number 5. What is it? 5 chains? Garura, Rule Carols, Kaleido on the field. We can bounce back Flame Birch. We do have an interruption still with the shufflers at the field spell. Yeah, we can shuffle back Linkuriboh, we shuffle back something like the trap, that's fine though. We know that there is indeed the Snake Eye spell still, we can tribute Kaleido, we can go for the Dragostaphilia, eventually, if I remember correctly. And yeah, ooh, so he tries the fusion. so sick. The Droplet. Droplet and Elf basically. And I mean, yeah, Droplet Elf basically. Those were the MVPs in this particular matchup. So, yep, that's it for this year. But a couple of matches left still. But more of that during the upcoming days. Okay, stay tuned for next announcement, I guess, for the next series. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Riddim signing out. Peace.